Alrighty, guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you guys would love to join these lovely people right here, they would love to have you. I stream on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you ever think to yourself, we would love to join these people, you totally can. It's free. It doesn't cost you any money. Also, if you enjoy the video, please hit the thumbs up. It helps the channel out a lot, as well as, consider subscribing because that helps the channel out a lot as well. Today we are going to be talking about a video that the title of it feels like it's a title I made, which I like a lot, okay? I really like the title of this video. So the title of the video is Fitness Influencers Are Lying to You. All right? It's not an ObesetoBeast video. This is someone else's video, okay? But it just sounds like it's one of my videos. So this is coming from Justina Ercole. I'm sorry if I say her name wrong. I apologize. This is her right here. That's it. So again, if I say it wrong. But the title of this video, again, Fitness Influencers Are Lying to You. So let's see what she has to say, huh?
Okay. Hello. I obviously just got my hair done and then got in a fight with someone on TikTok on the subway, so we're making a video. Okay, guys.
It sounds like, normal everyday stuff. Sounds good to me. I like it.
So this is going to be a little bit more of like a sit-down, pumpkin beer type of video. Look, I have always spoken about problematic things that you see a lot of fitness influencers do. I've talked about it a lot, especially in like my fitness review.
So I've actually spoken about her channel before in the stream. I just didn't end up uploading it to YouTube. There was just a lot going on at the time. So I've seen her stuff in the past. So I'm actually, quote unquote, a fan of her content. I love calling out the BS, as you guys know. I love it. There's so much of it. There's so much of it everywhere.
Videos. But recently I made a quick little kind of pissy TikTok commenting on Blogilates, aka Cassie Ho.
Yeah, you know what's a good idea? Let's take one of the most functional movements of all time and make it not functional.
I'm such an asshole. I'm sorry, I haven't watched it like since it was posted. I'm such an asshole.
So this is me every time after I upload a video, okay? I know those feels, okay? I know those feels. Sometimes I'll rewatch one of my videos and I'm like, you know what, John? Hey, you went a little too hard, bro. Chill out. And I see the comments. People are like, hey, you're being too mean. You're being aggressive. And I see them. And you know what? I understand. So I've been working to be more chill, okay? Just saying. I see y'all.
Honestly, guys, it's just like she overcomplicates very simple exercises literally for no reason. And everything that she preaches literally goes against exercise science and like basic human anatomy. And
so the issue with so much fitness influencers and so much of the stuff that you see, the reason that this is such a problem to me is because these people that they know the right information, most of the time they know the right information. Okay, I need to calm down. They know the right information, but that doesn't sell, or they've already said it so many times that now people are going to accuse them of being redundant, which is what I deal with. People are like, you've talked about calories in, calories out so much. It's like, it doesn't change. Like, it doesn't change. So because of that, and that's the comments you get, you need to change it up, right? To stay relevant. And then a lot of times, it's not always a bad thing, but a lot of times when you change that stuff up, it becomes a BS. It evolves from a nice little Charmander that was correct to this evil Charizard. I know there's a Charmeleon in the middle. To this evil Charizard of misinformation, okay? That happens all the time. You see it all the time. Did that make any sense? No. Okay, but we're going to keep moving on, all right?
I have a lot of people commenting on the video agreeing with me, and then I have a lot of people disagreeing with me and saying,
it's not a big deal, this is just how the industry is, you're just jealous of her.
And I disagree with all of those things. So in today's video...
I love that. You disagreeing is because you're jealous. Okay, well.
We're actually going to go through and I'm going to talk about my 3 most like pet PV fitness influencer tactics to get you to click on their shit and then give them money. And they do it all.
Dude, that part right there, I love it. I love the pettiness, but that's such a little thing to say and get your money. That's where it is. That's why this happens.
While basically lying to you. Tactic number 1 I see a lot is selling your body as a result. This is probably the most common thing I see, and it's just like, it's really icky. So what I mean by this is, if you do my workout program, you're then going to look like me. But that's not true. Now, do I have a problem with somebody posting a photo of their body or showing results or their hard work? Absolutely not. But don't sell your results to me like they're going to be my results.
100%. This is so true. So to relate this to my level, you know, my area with weight loss, it is so incredibly frustrating when people who have lost weight, they have garnered a following because they have lost weight, start selling things that are like, if you do this, you'll lose the weight and look like me. It's like, no, you might lose the weight, but everyone is going to look different regardless of, even if they do the exact same thing as you, they're not going to look like you. That's not how human beings work, right? Ooh, I hate this so much.
Sell to me how your program is going to make me stronger, how it's going to make me faster, how it's going to make me more powerful. What else can your program allegedly do besides make me look like you? Which again, it's not going to do. So instead of making your goal about looking like somebody.
Do you guys want to know? You guys want to know when it comes to fitness influencers and their programs, you know how I feel about them? Most of the time,
else.
When it comes to fitness influencers programs, this is how I feel. Alrighty? This is how I feel about them.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Okay? That's how I feel. Alright, let's keep going.
Not make it to be like the healthiest or strongest version of you by doing movements or eating in a certain way that supports your daily life and your daily activity and your daily needs, not somebody else's. Personally, I just think that's a much better mindset to have because it's more realistic and it's just a lot kinder to our bodies. Like instead of...
And it's just, again, like you said, it's more realistic. Everyone, the best answer when it comes to most fitness stuff, right, and weight loss stuff is it's never a yes or no. Most of the time, it's an it depends. When people ask you, is this the best exercise for me? Should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? And like, I can't answer, it depends. It depends on so many different factors. Like when people say, oh, should I eat 2,000 calories to lose weight? I could say yes, right? If you're really large, probably that'll work. But the right answer, in my opinion, is it depends. 2,000 calories might be the perfect number for you. It might be too many. It might be too little. It depends. And that's how it is for most fitness, most questions. Are squats good? For most people, yeah, right? But if you are someone that cannot squat and it was painful, then no, right? So the answer is it depends, right? Like that's, okay, sorry.
Trying to get rid of your body and get someone else's, why not just take your body and make it the best version of itself that it can be to serve you? So the second tactic that I see a lot that I really hate is workouts that specifically tone specific body parts.
Toning doesn't exist, all right? I just want to make that very clear. You don't tone. It doesn't exist.
In case you have not followed a qualified fitness professional yet who has explained to you what toning means, literally all that means is that you are dropping body fat to see the muscle underneath. That's it. There's no specific workout that is going to tone your arms or tone your legs or
toning. I feel like got popular because it was like a lot of people, a lot of maybe like women didn't want to, you hear the term, didn't want to get like bulky. And so instead of like people saying, okay, we're going to add muscle and lose fat, because when people hear that, they're like, oh my God, I'm going to add muscle. That's terrifying. That's what toning is. You are building muscle and you are losing fat. That's what toning is. So many people, I remember when I first started working out, people would be like, oh, should I do a lot of reps with low weight to tone the muscle, or should I do not as many reps with higher weight to build muscle? It's not how that works. all right? Toning is a myth.
Or tone your abs. You cannot spot reduce fat. To give an example, if I start doing a bunch of crunches, I'm not magically going to have a smaller waist because I can't spot reduce or specifically target the fat in one area. All those crunches are gonna do is make my rectus abdominis really strong in that teeny tiny little range of motion.
And again, this is why I hate when you see, oh, burn belly fat, or burn, do this workout to get rid of love handles. Bro, it doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. Your body isn't like, oh, dude, you're doing some love handle exercises? Getting rid of those bad boys. They're going to be out of here. No, it's not how it works. She explains it a little bit more too, so.
Now, the good news is that you can spot build muscle, which is a great tool that we have accessible to us with basic human anatomy, where we can actually sculpt the shape of our bodies. But no one ever phrases it that way because that's not sexy and that's not gonna sell. Instead, we wanna use words like toned because building muscle makes like women freak out for some reason. I mean,
I love this video.
not anymore at Not All Women, but like that's just, it's a diet culture thing. It's a way to make women feel smaller and feel like we can't be powerful. And I need a drink. I just can't believe that there are still people using that word in a way where it doesn't make any sense. Because once again, it's a lie. And of course, they're always gonna put some disclaimer that pops up real fast, or it's at the very bottom of a description, or somewhere.
This right here is important. Listen, this is important.
Where it's very hard to see or find that's like, I don't know, something along the lines of like, you can't spot reduce and 90% of this is diet. So really all your disclaimer is telling me that what you just had me click on and what you're trying to sell me is bullshit. They're lying to you, all in hopes that you just won't notice.
This is so true, and this goes back to infomercials back in the day. When you used to watch those Beachbody infomercials, or like, Booty Blaster 9000 infomercials back at 1 a.m. and, back in the day, they would be like, this person lost 50 pounds using the DVD set, blah, blah, blah. And then at the very end, it'll be like, at the very end of the commercial, and they won't even say it. It'll just like scroll up. Like, they also followed the diet plan for 12 weeks and yada, yada, yada. And it's like, whoa, wait a second. That was the thing that made the progress. And this is so frustrating because that type of stuff, I used to watch it and think to myself, okay, to lose weight, you have to do these really intense exercises, and it's all about the exercise. It's all about the exercise. It's all about how hard you work. It's all about how hard you work. And then the thought of diet just never even came into my mind. And so it's so frustrating when you see stuff like this.
I just find it to be an incredibly fucked up marketing tactic. And, I really got reamed in my Lily Sabry video. I don't know why I laughed like that. That was really weird. I got a lot of hate for that Lily Sabry video that I put up because this was one of the things that I criticized her on, especially as somebody who is a physiotherapist and like has a lot of education. And this is her play by.
Bro, this is. So it says, disclaimer, please remember that we cannot spot reduce fat, meaning we can't flat abs and waist in 10 days. That is the thumbnail of this video. It shows her having, a very nice physique, showing them abs. And then it says in the bottom of the description, please remember that we cannot spot reduce fat, meaning we can't choose the areas of our body where we lose fat. Please, for the love of God, lose with one O. Please stop this. This is madness. Loose is not lose. Am I being nitpicky? Yes. But I deal with this every day. I get so many people that ask me how to lose weight, and I want to reply, I don't know. I know how to lose weight. Okay, I'm sorry. However, to get fat loss results, I recommend the following. Be in a caloric deficit, cardio, HIIT workout. I often call these fat loss / burn workouts on my channel, resistance training, and specific muscle targeted workouts to strengthen and develop specific movements. I have hundreds of other home workout videos available on my channel, so you can pick and choose which workouts you want to do to not only make you build a strong body, but also feel amazing. Please remember, everybody is different, and we all progress in different rates. The fact that you have shown up and have completed this workout is incredible. You should be very proud of yourself in taking the steps to improve not only your physical, but also your mental health. The key to achieving your fitness and health goals is consistency and healthy lifestyle changes without restriction. I don't believe in crazy fad diets. Simply eat nutritious food, move your body, smile, and enjoy the journey. Love, Lily. Guess what? this information is probably better than all the videos, okay? This information is what you should be following, not what happens in the videos. But again, this information is put at the very bottom of these videos and no one can see it.
I play marketing tactic right here. But she has a disclaimer in her video. So everyone's like, well, if you read the disclaimer, it's like, well, there should need to be a disclaimer. You know, just because Lily Sabry...
And she also needs to change it to lose weight, okay? I'm sorry.
Seems nice, and I'm sure is a very lovely person, and I do believe genuinely wants to help people. It does not give her an excuse to lie to you. And
Facts.
It does not excuse her entire business model. And if anything, people like her who have millions and millions of followers and such a huge reach should actually be held accountable for this and should be held to a higher standard, in my opinion. Cue everybody telling me I'm wrong again, but it's fine.
I don't know how you could be mad about that. That makes sense to me. If you are someone that knows better and you are intentionally misrepresenting stuff and not explaining it explicitly in the video, like, I can understand if you're saying this, but in the video, you make it very clear and you say all that stuff that maybe is in the disclaimer, I personally can be like, okay, you know what? Like, that's all right in my eyes. But if it's like literally you don't say anything about it and it's only in the disclaimer, come on, dude. You know, as a YouTuber, the amount of people that are reading the description of your video, unless you explicitly tell them, go to the description and find XYZ thing, most people don't look at it. How do I know this? I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Unless someone says this is in the description and I want to go check it out, I'm not going to read the description. It's not going to happen.
So the third and final tactic I want to talk about today are the videos that say, get X result in X number of days. A good rule to follow is if somebody promises you a certain result in a certain time frame, it's most likely bullshit. I'm talking.
That right there is the best part of the entire video. Facts, okay? If people are promoting something in X amount of days, run away. Run away. Run away.
Talking about the things that say abs in 2 weeks by doing 5 minutes a day, slimmer thighs in 5 days by doing 15 minutes a day. It's not. See tactic number 2, and then also this is just, it's not how it works. And also just something to think about, like, why are we putting these things on such an arbitrary timeline? And I actually know the answer. It's because we live in a society where you can get anything in an instant. And when it comes to something like body recomposition or muscle gain or fat loss, it takes time.
Imagine, do this workout and get a moderately bigger butt in 2 years. Hey, how many people are clicking on that video? Probably not as many, okay? Do this diet and lose a reasonable amount of weight in 3 years. You want to click on that, or do you want to click lose 50 pounds in 2 weeks with this crazy diet trick?
It takes time, it takes consistency, it takes dedication, and we as a society have lost the patience for that. So what do people do? They turn to things like a Chloe Ting get abs in 2 weeks video with...
Or, they start rubbing Vicks Vapor Rub all over their body, but that's just besides the point.
18 million views and trust that, 18 million people did this, so this works. And I know, again, someone's gonna say, well, they know it doesn't actually work. Well, then why are you clicking on it? And regardless, why is that okay for Chloe Ting to lie to you? And look, there are, I'm being so general with all of this, but there are obviously situations where you might want to work on a timeline, or maybe it's beneficial to work on a timeline. Okay, so you guys should all follow Jordan Syatt, I think is how you say his last name, but
that's my homie.
He's an amazing wealth of knowledge. He is in jiu-jitsu now, and he had a weight loss goal that he had to hit in a certain amount of time because he had to be in a certain weight class to compete in jiu-jitsu. That's an excellent reason to implement a timeline. I haven't fully flushed out this thought process yet because this is very not black and white. This is very gray, but I think you get what I'm saying, right? Why do you need abs in 2 weeks? That's the real issue here. Actually, I think the real issue is like, why do you need abs at all? I mean, we all have abs. Why do you need to see your rectus abdominis through the layer of fat that's on your stomach? My answer
Because, dude, freaking likes on Instagram, baby. That's what's up.
is I don't, because I'm drinking beer. Okay, also, something that I was thinking of when I was walking home from the train, fuming, is that I do get comments that are like, well, this person's obviously more in shape than you, so why would I trust you over them? Unfortunately, I work in an industry, and it is changing slowly, but I work in an industry where if you don't have a six-pack, your knowledge is not wanted, and you're not reputable enough. Look, someone could have a six-pack, but they could also be starving themselves to get it. They could have a
Facts.
six-pack, and it could be genetic. They could have a six-pack because they worked really, really hard for it. Like,
So this is when people are like, this is kind of me being like, whatever, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but people will be like, bro, your legs are so big. How did you do that? And my answer is almost always, honestly, they're genetic. Like, I have big legs because I just always have had big legs. So I don't sit there and be like, this is my leg workout to get freaking jacked legs. Let's go. And then like, no, because I know that genetically I was blessed with big legs. So I'm honest and I'm like, yo, I just have big legs. I don't even hit legs really anymore, and they're still big, right? So like I know that, and I have the wherewithal to understand that and not try and use my genetics as a way to market myself to make money, right? This is the issue, is people will use these things that they have been genetically gifted with as a way to make money and sell BS.
you don't know why someone looks the way that they do. And that should not be an indicator of, okay, is this person's program and this person's guidance and this person's knowledge, is this quality information? Do I have a six-pack? No. Again, I'm drinking a pumpkin beer at 5:32 on a Tuesday. Do I have a little more body fat on my body than when COVID started? Because I went from taking 35,000 steps a day down to like 8 maybe, and then insert, just all of the shit that we've all been going through over the past year and a half. Yes, the yes was to
Dude, 35,000? Dang, you're not playing around. That's a lot of steps.
having a little more body fat on my body. That does not say anything about my ability as a coach, my ability to explain more complex things in the world of fitness and exercise science and nutrition to you. Mic drop? I don't know, that's it. So I just want to say that too, because I'm sure there are other people in the world of fitness that feel that way too. So anyway, yeah.
It's just funny because even if you look the same, but people can't see it, people will question your knowledge. I had a comment on one of my last videos where they were saying, you don't look as fit anymore. And I, one, am as fit. I am actually more muscular than I've been. But it's just because I wear big clothing now. So because I literally am wearing a larger shirt, my knowledge is being questioned because you can't see my muscles. Okay? It doesn't even have to be that you actually are different. It's just the fact that you're not wearing clothes that show how muscular you are. It's ridiculous.
That was a fun little impromptu video. Lighting's terrible because it's 5:30 on a Tuesday in October on a rainy day. So we're gonna see how this comes out editing-wise, but I'm sure my hair looks fierce. Anyway, insert typical YouTuber outro. Subscribe so you don't miss any content. Hit that like button if you agree.
Guys, you should all subscribe to her. Great video, great channel, and I appreciate the good information. Again, just keep your head on a swivel when you're on social media. A lot of people are on there mainly to make money, okay?